Sawadee Ka YouTube. So, unfortunately, my first video is about me going to press charges on my agent. I'm going to tell you about the story, but first, we need to get to the bank to confirm that we've been robbed. Now, in order to get you up to speed with how we even got to this point, we're going to have to take it all the way back to the earthquake. And I try to grab my dogs. They're running from me because they're scared. I'm watching this crack crawl up the wall. Literally happened in March. My husband was in America. So when the earthquake happened, there was significant damage to the condo. We had to send pictures to the agent just to assess the damages. Well, once the agent seen all the damages, they decided that they would need to get it repaired and that we would have to move. Okay, guys, so we're headed to the bot bus. Hey, baby. I'm not in a good mood, but I definitely got up and tried to make myself look like something because I was just going to throw on anything and leave. But I figure since it's already a negative day, we're already heading out to do some shit that I don't want to do. I already don't fuck with the police. Might as well look halfway decent to go do some shit I don't fucking feel like doing. Now we're gonna go hop on the Thai bot bus in order to get to the bank. First step is going to the bank to make sure that our agent didn't try to pull a fast one and deposit the money that she's supposed to be giving us. Whenever we agreed to go ahead and move out of the condo, so let's talk about what the fuck she owe us and why this is even happening. Whenever they did assess the damages for the condo, we needed to move. The cracks started widening. It just was not feasible for us to be there anymore. So we agreed. We ended up moving out in August, moving back to Pattaya. So we were supposed to get 44,000 baht back for our deposit because we had to involuntarily move because of a natural disaster. Got that? We get the condo cleaned. We keep everything together. We should get our deposit back. What ends up happening is they tell us that we would get it back in 30 days. It has now been 60 days and we still have not gotten our shit. So we want to go to the bank and get something from the bank confirming our amount and that nothing was ever deposited except for the 7,000 baht. And then from there, we're going to head over to the tourist police department. Hello, sawadee ka. Sawadee ka, sawadee mai ka. We're waiting on a bot bus to come pick us up so that we can head over to the bank to confirm that we did not get the 44,000 baht in total. And from there, we're going to take that to the tourist police department. And we're going to keep climbing the ladder until we get to the bottom of this shit because I'll be damned if I leave America getting screwed by my own country to come to another country to get taken advantage of because I'm an American. That's not going on. And I don't give a fuck if I need to be the example. I will show everybody what the fuck to do if and when your agent does not play fair and does not follow the rules, okay? The thing that I want to talk about is the fact that have agents and having a condo here is not regulated by Thai law. So basically, anybody can be an agent. When I went to press charges the first time, if y'all want a story time about that, because this will be my second time pressing charges on this woman. When I went to press charges the first time, there was a man in the police department stating that he had paid an agent his rent and the agent never paid the owner. So basically he lost his money and he lost his place to stay. All right, guys, so we are on the bot bus now. one of the more economical ways of traveling here in Thailand. They have bot buses in Bangkok as well as Pattaya, and this costs about 10 baht, which is, I would say like 30 cents, a little over a quarter, 35 cents. So we'll take this all the way to the mall. It is a rough ride, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And it does stop a lot. So this, if you're in a rush, I wouldn't suggest it, but if you're cool with just cruising, we had a little bit of leeway time because we knew that the bank didn't open until 11 o'clock. So current time, what's the current time, baby? 11:40 a.m. and the bank opened at 11. So yeah, we just didn't want to be there. We didn't want to be there exactly when it opened, but yeah, hubby is on TikTok live right now. The vibe bus is packed. So again, like I said, it's the most economical way to get around. So everybody uses it. 30 cents. And they pack this bitch tight. So anyways, we're not even close to almost being there. As if today couldn't get anywhere, as we just found out that the Queen of Thailand has passed away today. The reason, I don't know, I don't really look too much into like other people's leaders and their countries and stuff, but the Queen specifically stood out to me because her and my sister have the same birthday, August 12th. And I remember when we first got here on August 11th, everything was shut down. Well, a lot of people's hours were affected because of the Queen's birthday, and she has today passed away. So rest in peace to the Queen of Thailand, Leo Queen. I'm sure she didn't play. I'm sure she had a very strong opinion, and I'm sure she meant business. I'm sure she's changed a lot of lives. Rest in peace to the Queen of Thailand. Hubby just hopped off to walk his TikTok down the road. So he says he'll catch up with us. I think we're going to miss him, and he's going to have to get on another bus. So anyways, we'll see.
Okay, y'all, I'm back home. I just gave y'all a quick little walk, you know, and let y'all see where you been.
So the bus is cleared out. It's only 3 of us now. So still kind of far away, but we're getting there. I'm not gonna lie, this has been one of the most discouraging situations that has happened since I've been in Thailand. It has honestly started like making me have Thailand fatigue. Like, for the most part, my experiences have been extremely positive, but it's so disheartening when, when it comes to like somebody blatantly trying to take advantage of you because they know you're not from here. I have had the most beautiful experiences with Thai people, but to have to deal with dishonesty as it relates to where I live, that shit has like really like dampened my entire experience here. Also, the fact that it's not a regulated industry here and that so many people go through this, I think that they should do something about it. And I know that they have a lot of their own like civil situations going on, and I'm just an American, I'm just a guest. But like, yeah, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like being played with. I don't like being toyed with, and I feel like as a Black American, we go through enough of that back home. So as like having to go through the bullshit to get my money back as it relates to where we have to live, that's not something that we can negotiate. We have to have somewhere to live. So I do feel like they should put more regulations on agents, and there should be more ethics in place as to how they carry themselves, and there should be harsher punishments to make people afraid to rip off tourists because, yeah. Thought I would come back on here and talk about how I feel about Thailand overall and how this situation has definitely given me some Thailand fatigue. As well as another situation of one of my homegirls getting into a car accident that was not her fault. However, whenever she tried to get it rectified, basically they were telling her, hey, you're a tourist, so you really don't have any say-so. Okay, guys, so we're hopping off. We're hopping off the bot bus now. Honey's gonna go and pay basically 10 baht each. Huh?
What for you?
It's 10 baht.
No, we drive from this 20. We came from
Okay. So,
yeah, like it's a distance thing.
baby's saying that whenever you get on the bot bus, the further you go, the more it costs. But people have said that's not true. We just get ripped off. So, my husband's a rule follower, even if it's not necessarily rules, because he don't like playing up with these people. But we already had confirmed it's 10 baht no matter what. But certain people make their own rules. Okay, guys, we've made it to Central. We're heading in. And I wish I had a briefcase, bitch, because I mean business. Okay, we're here, and we are going to be heading to the top floor to the bank. All the banks are on the top floor. There's other branches, but if you want to get to a bank, you can hit up one of the centrals. Guarantee you there's some banks in there. Down here is Tops. That's a grocery store at the bottom. I know that's kind of unheard of to have a full-blown grocery store in a mall, but that's just kind of how it works here. Whew. I was so scared of escalators, for real. Let's get this done. Yep, going to press charges and pressed. Fuck, you got wrong. We have reached the bank, which is Bangkok Bank. We're about to go in here and basically confirm the amount in our account. What we're doing right now is we are making sure that we have the proof that we were not paid our deposit. So, you're all up in my damn camera. Okay, we're heading into Bangkok Bank. We're gonna get paper with confirmation stating what our balance is and to show proof. We think that she might have tried to pull a fast one and go ahead and pay us when we told her about the police. So we're gonna tap in and check and see what our balance is. If we are not plus 44,000 baht, we'll be headed to the tourist police department after this. Got our number, and we're about to confirm whether or not she gave us our money back. So we are right now in the Bangkok Bank getting this done, and I'm not playing. Okay, right now he has taken my bank book. When you open a bank account in Thailand, they do give you a bank book that you have to have every time you come to the bank. So one of the agents just took my bank book and they're updating my bank book, basically to help me show proof of the amount that is in my account to confirm whether or not she deposited our deposit. I did feel a little bit slighted by her because when I did tell her that I was going to be taking the proper channels to press charges, she asked for the police report, but in a challenging way. Not that she wanted to get anything resolved, but basically like, oh, well, send it. So I was like, you know what? I was just threatening her at first, but I'm going to go ahead and move forward with that because anyways, so he took my book, he's going to update it, and we'll go from there. Right now they're at number 512 and we are 517, so we have about 5 more numbers till they call us. Okay guys, so he just updated our book. Basically what he did was he put all of the transactions in this book. So me going through this book just let me know and just confirmed that she did not deposit our 44,000 baht. I'm at Bangkok Bank right now and I have just confirmed she made one deposit on September 25 for 7,000 baht. It's listed right here. See that 7,000 baht? She put that in the account. She's supposed to be sending us 44,000 baht. So whatever 44,000 is minus 7, what is that? 37,000 baht we still don't have, and we were told that we were supposed to get that back. So from here, we actually have to make one stop at our internet provider because our internet has been horrible and I have not been able to get anything done as it relates to my tax company. And then we're going to head over to the tourist police department and show them the proof that we have and move forward. I'm hoping that we don't need to go all the way to Bangalore Police Department to file another police report on this woman because this is the second incident that I've had with her, and I've had to go to the police about it. The first time she passively aggressively threatened me, which I have proof of, and I showed the police department. So this is not slander. I have the report, and I can actually post a report if need be. But I will be moving on in my next step to go on and head over to the police department. Obviously, I came here with the intention of getting to the truth. I am a little bit annoyed. Obviously, I came here to get clarity on whether or not the payment was made. But to find out that this lady really just did not make the payment and that she's basically challenging me and like basically testing my gangster, like I'm pissed the fuck off and I'm completely disappointed, for real, for real. Anyways, I have got to find hubby in the mall, so we're headed to the tourist police department at this point. I'm gonna see if he wants to grab a little lunch before we leave. Hopefully this is not, we don't have to go all the way to Bangkok, but at this point, if that's what we gotta do, that's what we gotta do. Because I don't want this to happen to anybody else. So I'm headed down to the first floor to go meet hubby. He's live on TikTok, he's on the first floor. So we're gonna go find him. I'm gonna see if he wanna grab food. I have every right to be frustrated. I'm in another country getting fucking played with, literally, for no reason, and I did not break my lease. My lease was broken because of a fucking natural disaster. So why I'm being treated this way, I'm not even sure. Why they would use their free will to fuck over tourists and foreigners, I don't know. I see my husband. There's hubby. All right, guys, so we're at Food Park right now, looking for some food. I really want some khao soi. Khao soi, that's what I want. 75 baht, $2. Sawadee ka, sabadi mai ka. This is my favorite dish. So this is the one we're gonna get. Okay, so if you're gonna eat at this particular area in the mall, you have to grab a card from the customer service desk. You load that card up with money and then you go and you get food. So let's do it. Okay guys, so we're looking for some cash to load up the card because you can't do a Visa with the card. You have to have cash. So we are short about 15 baht. Hubby is digging for it to see if we have it. If not, we're gonna have to find something else to eat. We found it, yay! All right, so I'm going to load up the card, let's do it. 75 baht for a bowl of khao soi. So she's making my khao soi here. Khao soi guy, neat noi pet ka. Okay, so right now we have our khao soi guy. This is my favorite dish in Thailand. I'm so excited about it. I'm just gonna take a little bit to try the curry. That's good. Hubby's bringing me a fork. Thank you, my king. I love you. So I'm gonna just sanitize my hands real quick. Okay. Let's get it. My bad. I ain't even asked if you want to know. Busting, right? I really hate being strong-armed, even to having to deal with the fucking police. I just prefer my life to be peaceful and uneventful. I hate having to go through, I hate it. I know in life you have hardships, but I just be trying to I try to avoid issues at all costs. Like, I'm a huge believer in cause and effect, so I be feeling like if I do the right thing by people, if I pay my rent on time, I shouldn't have no problems. Why the hell am I going through this bullshit when I wasn't the cause of this? And before y'all tell me don't let it affect me, I'm not. I'm not letting it affect my mental health. But it is absolutely affecting my life. That's why I have to take time out of my day to go file a fucking police report. This is in the way. I'm not letting it affect my mind, but it's affecting my time. And I'm just not one of those girls that sit around and act unbothered by shit. If some shit irks me, bitch, yeah, you're probably gonna know about it. This whole unbothered aesthetic, I'm not that girl. Certain shit does bother me, bitch. It will never affect my day to day, and I will never let it bring me down, but I'm not gonna sit around and act like this shit don't affect me and this shit don't play a part in my life. Like, I don't care if it's $1,000. I want my money back. I want my bread. Y'all, I did not play. I didn't come to play at all. Look at that. Sew it up. So this is cow soy. This is the best thing you're gonna get in Thailand. I don't care what nobody say. Next, we're gonna head up to the top of the mall to go to AIS. AIS is a phone provider, internet service provider out here, and we've been having really, really horrible and poor service with our internet to the point where I'm unable to handle some of my tax situations. So we need to get that shit fixed ASAP, baby, because that is absolutely interfering with my money. And y'all should know me. I don't even play like that. So I'm gonna go find hubby. I'm gonna have to hop on his live and find him, but we're gonna go find him and then we'll head over to the AIS. Right now we're at AIS. We're about to check on our internet and get that situated. Then we're gonna head over to the tourist police department. Okay, we just made it to the tourist police department in Pattaya. This is tourist police station number 4. We are headed in to go make our police report. So let's do this. My hope is that they help us and that they get some type of justice for us, and ultimately I just want my money back. Like, yeah. So we just got done in the tourist police station. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I really just don't even know how to feel about it. Let me start over. So we just left the tourist police department. I'm not 100% pleased with the results. Things are handled much differently than they are in America. We just went in and we discussed everything with them. They did get him on the phone. The husband of our agent, boyfriend of our agent, not really sure. Don't really give a fuck. And basically he agreed to come up here to Pattaya on November the 2nd. I don't think he's coming out here. Basically, they said that if they don't come up here on the 2nd, then we're gonna have to find an attorney. And basically, the officer didn't even want to give me her name so that I could have a reference on who I spoke to. It's really, really pissing me off, and I'm just not having I'm not having any trust in the like system here. Like how I feel right now, I really want to cry. How I feel, like basically as a tourist, you're not very it's you don't have no safety as it relates to your money. You don't have no safety as it relates to your um payments for your condos. And like I love Thailand down, but this is unacceptable. Like we should not have to meet any further to discuss anything. The bottom line is 12 should have been calling him, telling him, hey, you need to send the money. I have proof that y'all have her account. Y'all have sent partial of it, but nothing else. I don't want to shit on this country, but I'm starting to look at this country very differently. I'm starting to look at this country very differently. Basically, I'm just feeling like, what's the fucking point in them coming all the way up here to meet us? I feel like if they have been telling us with their mouths that they're going to give us our money and they haven't, what's the difference between them telling the police that they're going to meet us up here on the 2nd and give us our money? Like, after November the 2nd, I'm going to take this even further. I'm going to keep going. I don't even care. At this point, I don't even want to stay here no more. Because if I can't like get any help from authorities, I'm basically living in a fantasy. What I'm doing is I'm just enjoying the good until something bad. So basically the new slogan is Thailand is cool until you need the police. You better hope you don't never need the police. You better hope you don't never get robbed. You better hope you don't never have an emergency because yeah. Anyways, I really could cry. I'm ready to get the fuck home and smoke. Yeah.